Hey guys, it's Bastian time. Welcome to Zelda News. I'm your host Bastian. Oh, sorry, I forgot you couldn't see me. I was wearing my magic ring that I got from this weird slimy creature through a riddle contest. But anyways, let's get to that first story. So first up is a story that actually I meant to do last week but totally forgot about, so yikes. But anyways, it is a recipe for the Grandma's Elixir Soup. That's from Wind Waker, and you will remember, of course, that towards the later third of the game, I think it is, Grandma is ill, and she just wants, and you have to, actually I don't really remember it very well. Maybe you can refresh my memory in the comments down below, but if I remember right, she's ill, and you have to bring her some sort of ingredient to help her make the Elixir Soup, and that cures her. And then she makes the soup for you, and then it's basically like a heal potion. Or maybe she's just sad that you haven't been around in a long time and makes it for you or something. But anyways, if you wanted to know how to go about making the Elixir Soup to refill all of your heart containers, there's a link in the description down below to teach you the recipe. Our next story comes from Did You Know Gaming, as many do, and in this particular one, they point out something that's pretty obvious to those of us who have played Super Mario Bros. 2 in the US. In Japan, it's called Super Mario Bros. USA because they had a completely different Super Mario Bros. 2, which was basically exactly the same as Super Mario 1, but with different levels. But in any case, Super Mario Bros. 2 USA has this character called Wart in it, and at least in the American version, and he's this big toad thing, this big frog monster guy, and he's the final boss. And all of Super Mario Bros. 2 takes place in a dreamland, and you learn that at the very end because Mario wakes up from the dream, and it's all taking place in this alternate land that's just in a dream. And not to ruin the end of Link's Awakening, but if you haven't finished Link's Awakening, maybe you might want to not listen to this and fast forward a little bit, but that also all takes place just in a dream. It is either Link's dream or the Windfish's dream or both. It's a little confusing, but regardless, Golan Island is definitely just existing in a dream. It's not an actual physical place. And the final boss in Link's Awakening is Wart. Now, they call him by a different name in Link's Awakening, but that is only because in the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2 and the Japanese version of Link's Awakening, he actually does have the same name. It's just a translation difference when those two games were localized into English. So he is meant to be the same character, and it is interesting that he is the final boss in two games that both take place in dreams, so it sort of leads credence. Now, Did You Know Gaming didn't really address this, but there are some people who try to insinuate that maybe all of Zelda is kind of like Mario's dream, because there are a lot of Mario elements that are in Zelda, and Mario and Luigi themselves appear in Ocarina of Time under slightly different names. So I don't know. Anyways, the point is, Wart is the big baddie boss in two completely different series, both of which take place in Dreamlands. Kind of interesting. Next up is an awesome tank top that I'm definitely going to have to buy in time for the spring. It's a really great design of the Triforce and the Master Sword, and yeah, it's just great. Now, it might not be your particular style. It's a little hipstery, but I like it, and I think I'm gonna get it because it's pretty sweet. If you happen to be in a serious relationship and you think you're about to pop the question and you both happen to be Zelda fans, this might be for you. These are two awesomely designed Zelda wedding rings. They've got the Triforce symbol on them, and then inside of the band it says it's dangerous to go alone. If I ever get married, maybe I'll buy these wedding rings. Also, I know a lot of you guys really would like some HD, at least 720 if not 1080p resolution for these videos. Unfortunately, this particular web camera is not going to cut it. I've tried my best fiddling around with the settings. It claims that it can do 720, but obviously it cannot. So I don't know really what to say, except that I've gotten a lot of people suggesting that, you know, they're willing to donate to a better webcam fund sort of thing. But I always thought that that was kind of tacky. Like, I wouldn't feel right taking your money. This is just for fun. But so many people keep suggesting the idea, and that's really the only way it's going to happen. So if you are interested in donating to a better webcam fund for Bastian time, there's going to be a link for you right here, and then you'll be able to go ahead and do so. As soon as I've got enough funds to go ahead and do the cam, I'll turn that off, and then we'll have hopefully a new HD webcam for better quality videos. So that's it for this episode of Zelda News. Of course, tomorrow is the first Nintendo News episode of the week. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.